comes to my marriage, it's something that I am going to defend at all costs because leave him out of it. I'm on the show, and if you have an issue with me, that's fine, but I don't understand why women always have to bring up someone's husband. And especially when you ain't got one for me to talk about.
Jennifer and Christian Gold are done staying quiet when it comes to Shaunie O'Neal. They're calling her out for trying to mess with their relationship, from the church aisle to the Paris wedding. Shaunie, who likes to act like she's just observing from the sidelines, is now being accused of doing the exact opposite. When she returned to Basketball Wives, she didn't exactly bring peace. She showed up acting like she was just checking in, but her presence stirred up the drama immediately. As soon as Shaunie entered, Evelyn couldn't hold back her excitement. She ran to her like a fangirl, laughing and hugging her like nothing else mattered. Meanwhile, Jennifer stayed outside, texting Brandy and Jackie for backup. She wasn't walking into that situation alone. She already sensed the tension from the car. The room was full of fake smiles and forced hellos, and Jen knew better than to jump into that chaos unprepared. She could smell the drama before stepping inside.
I was that person. I got married in my previous relationship thinking that it was going to fix things and that, he's going to change this because we got married, or he's going to act differently because we got married. That is not true. It's not realistic. And it's not my job to fix those things about the person that I'm married to.
After all the hugs, fake grins, and weird tension started to fade, the real drama kicked in. Shaunie did what she's known for, throwing subtle shade without being too obvious. She sat down with the group and casually dropped a comment that hit hard. I don't get why Jennifer keeps showing up just to argue about her man. It sounded innocent, but the message was clear. Instead of addressing the drama being stirred up around Jennifer, Shaunie flipped it to make it seem like Jen was the problem for simply standing up for her relationship. Let's be honest. Jennifer hasn't been attending these get-togethers to start trouble. She's been trying to protect her relationship from all the gossip and side comments, especially when it's being aired on national TV. Then Brandy tried to ease the tension and suggested Shaunie come to Jennifer and Christian's wedding in Paris. But Shaunie gave the coldest, most polite no anyone's ever seen. Her face twisted up like the idea didn't sit right, and her fake smile said everything without a word. Jennifer caught all of it, every judgmental look and every bit of that smug energy.
Our biggest test was our wedding. We didn't know if we were gonna make it to Paris to get married.
Let's talk about the moment Jennifer and Christian finally decided to speak up. After staying quiet for too long, they'd had enough, especially when Shaunie started making slick comments like, Jennifer only shows up to argue. That was the breaking point. Jennifer responded calmly but firmly, asking something that hit deep. How can you be a pastor's wife and not support love and marriage? She wasn't loud or messy, just real. How can someone sit in church every Sunday preaching about unity and faith but then look down on someone else's relationship? Jennifer made it clear. She's not trying to fight. She's trying to protect what she and Christian have built. And instead of support, she's getting judgment. Then Christian stepped in, and he didn't hold back. He said if Shaunie had come to their wedding, he would have asked, "Who even invited you?" That wasn't shade. It was truth. This marriage is about real love, not approval from people who bring negativity. He called out both Shaunie and Evelyn, saying they act too important to celebrate others. And when Evelyn said Shaunie didn't bless the marriage, Christian made it clear they never needed her blessing. They needed respect. And clearly, that was never given.
The thing about me is I tell my story, and I've been telling my story. The convicted felon stuff is not breaking news to the internet. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but don't bring my kids in this. They poked the bear, now I'm up.
Christian and Jennifer didn't stay quiet this time. When Evelyn made that shady comment, they weren't hurt. They were just over the fakeness. To them, it wasn't about love or honesty. It was about Evelyn trying to stay on Shaunie's good side, no matter how fake it looked. Jennifer called it out clearly. Evelyn never asked about her relationship, never cared to know the truth. She just follows power. And now that Shaunie's back, she's clinging to her like it's a lifeline, even if that means mocking Jennifer's relationship. But here's where things got even messier. Jennifer and Christian claimed the show's producers were picking sides. According to them, Evelyn got away with some seriously low blows, one of them being a comment about Jennifer's late aunt. That was too far. Yet when those episodes aired, that scene was either blurred or chopped so badly that viewers had no clue what really went down. Meanwhile, every little thing Jennifer said aired in full. No filter, no edits, just straight. Drama to paint her as the villain. They say they've got receipts, texts, clips, and behind-the-scenes proof. To them, it's obvious. Production is protecting Evelyn while throwing Jennifer under the bus to stir up easy drama. Christian spoke out too, saying he's not playing this game anymore. He's not in it for TV fame, and he won't sit by while people play with his wife's reputation or drag her family into the mess. He made one thing clear. This isn't entertainment, this is personal.
It was hard for me at first, but I was like, this is what I chose. And I have to man up and understand that no matter what I do, the age difference, no matter what I do, good or bad, right or wrong, people have something to say.
Christian finally had enough. On and off camera, he made it clear that he wasn't going to stay quiet while his wife kept getting disrespected. He called out the shady editing, the unfair treatment, and the slick remarks passed off as harmless jokes. His message was simple. If you come for my wife, I'm coming for your whole story. He reminded everyone that Jennifer has worked hard for years, not just for her own growth, but for the show too. And now that she's finally in a loving relationship, she's still being treated like the problem. Christian said that's not just drama. It feels like it's being done on purpose. He's not here for show ratings or fake peace. He believes in standing up for what matters, and for him, that's his marriage. So if they're going to keep trying to paint Jennifer in a bad light, he's going to keep speaking up for her, loud and proud. So now the question is, were Christian and Jennifer wrong for clapping back? Or was Shaunie wrong for acting like the judge without any kindness? Let's hear your thoughts. Whose side are you on in this relationship drama?